Still jamming to the music. I think I still listen to it for like a few more seconds before it goes out. Yeah. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to another day of Cowboys training camp football. What's up? Who's all here? Let me go to the page. All right, what I'm doing today, I'm trying to do something different. Yesterday I was showing the television and NFL Network didn't give us what we wanted to see. But today I've got us hooked up. Hold on, let me cut mine. Today I've got my feed. It's a social feed from Sprout Social. It's a social feed right here that's hooked up to my Facebook and hooked up to my Twitter. So I can follow everybody because I want to give a little time to the people who have been sending tweets and talking to me on Facebook, because I've just been paying attention to the YouTubers and people who are in this chat in YouTube. So I want to get them involved, and I kind of want to use Facebook as like a general meeting place, that page. So if you haven't went to Facebook, go to facebook.com Shango Live and like the page so you can get all the updates. Plus, we have a lot of people other than me, Garrett, Haggy, Dan Rogers, Dan Phantom rather. He works with Blogging the Boys, and he's going to be putting a lot of blogging. If you don't know what Blogging the Boys is, you're not real Cowboy fans, because it is the ultimate fan community on the internet by far, and none comes close. No, of any team, period, of the NFL. So Blogging the Boys is great, and we can go there and look at those articles and all that kind of stuff. So welcome. Let me see you all here. See, I got two screens. You see, I got the screen with the chat going over here, and I got to control that along with the screen over here with this. So I got to do it both at the same time. I'm learning a lot, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me come through. What's up, CA? Eagles suck. Okay, CA Morvant, how you doing? Devin Young, am I really early? Not really early. And then furthermore, this is the most important thing about this thing. If you are wherever you at, if you're in your car and you can't get on this chat, if you see something, or if you hear something, or if you see a tweet, put hashtag Shango Live. I need to put that on something. Hashtag Shango Live, and it'll pop up right here in the feed immediately. So if something happens, somebody get hurt, say Shango so got hurt, hashtag Shango Live, and it'll pop up right here, and we'll get it immediately. I love the live thing, man. There's nothing better than right now. All right, what's up? What's up, Devin Young? What's up, David Bauer? Who has more yards, Murray or McFadden Randall combined? I don't know, man. McFadden might not even play. Yeah, I don't know about McFadden, but I think the combination better, rather. Is that better? Gabriel Carasso, I have enlarged your text today so I can see much better. It's like a new world. But and it's enlarged on your end too, so maybe the viewers can see better also. I would bet Murray has more yards, but I say Murray gets only 1,200 yards with Matthews on the roster. If that combined, not sure. I'm not that big of a fan of McFadden. And one thing about Gabriel, about the Eagles, DeMarco Murray getting a lot of yards. I'm just thinking of that right when you said what you just said about getting only 1,200 yards because of Matthews. But they're going to probably run a lot. You know what I'm saying? They're probably going to, because they have a high-paced offense, and they're going to run, boom, run, boom. So they'll probably get a high amount of carries if Murray and Matthews are successful. And that's what I told people all during the offseason. Said, all we got to do is run this and run that or whatever. We can't run all the time if the run is not successful. If the run is not successful, then we'll end up passing, and we'll end up not trusting the run and end up passing more. If anything comes through. Angel Days, hello. Oh my God, the Eagles fans, just shut up. Yeah, we're going to talk about that, what they did, in just a minute. That's ridiculous. They have no creativity. What's up, Joey Rivers? Thank you for being a part of the stream. These are so much fun for me. And this is a great way to keep up with everything with the Cowboys, because one person knows a little, but when you're talking to a lot of people, like a lot of people coming through the chat and all the social networks and whatever, we can learn a lot. Thank you for coming, Devin Young. What's up, Marlon Chestnut? Cameron HD, what's up? Go Cowboys, exactly. Gabriel Carasso, you really had to post that Dez beat Mo for a catch. The foundation, what's up, man? They say they should be happy, but he is not the only missing piece they need. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Devin Young, and I'm going to talk about that too. The Redskins getting Junior Galette. The Redskins front seven has turned into something pretty nasty. They have, and I told you, and they run. I thought they ran a 4-3, but they run some kind of a hybrid 3-4. And when I heard that, because I looked it up as soon as I saw Junior Galette, and I was like, where is he going to play? He's an outside linebacker, where he can play outside linebacker with them. And then they have Kerrigan, and then they have Hatcher, and then they have Knighton, and then they have Piea. You know, Piea and Knighton are strong as I don't know what. So that front seven defense of the Redskins is nothing to sneeze at, man. Let's just hope it doesn't jail, because it looks good on paper. Paper doesn't mean anything, though. You got to play the game. Well, you know, David Bauer, I don't know. I have to wait and see it. He said David Bauer says Murray doesn't fit in the Eagles' offense that well. Chip likes running backs that run side to side. You know, and analysts have been saying the opposite of that. That's the reason why he got rid of McCoy, because McCoy went side to side, and he wants a running back that goes downhill and punch the defense. So no. Roddy Piper died. Oh man, he was the most entertaining. Georgia Championship Wrestling. Who knows what I'm talking about? Who knows what I'm talking about with Georgia Championship? I spit because they spit when they talk. Georgia Championship Wrestling. Who knows what I'm talking about? Mean Gene Okerlund. Who knows what I'm talking about? Oh man, that sucks. Oh, I love Roddy Piper and his skirt and his bagpipes. Thanks, Mohan, for that information. Thank you. Do they, the Eagles, what's up, Keith Huckadoo? Do they, the Eagles, have 3 Pro Bowl linemen and an all-pro receiver to create space? No, not worried. Exactly, yeah, that's true. If you, Matt, okay, if I'm choosing, and I'm being very objective here, no I'm not, but I am being very objective here, and if you showed me the Eagles roster and you showed me the Cowboys roster, and I got to pick a roster to do a franchise with, because that's all I do. I do franchise. I don't play like our online cheese. I would pick the Cowboys all day. The offensive line, the monster receiver on one side, a quarterback with accuracy and arm power. Come on, man. On paper, we crush them. Yeah, look, Eagles got a good offensive line, but Jason Peters old. He's old, but I still would take ours easily. You're going to see more of Beasley and Street this year. I'm pretty sure you will, especially Beasley. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be blinded. And it's not only a good O-line, they have a good system in Philadelphia, good blocking system. Because, Gabriel, if you remember last year, their offensive line was hurt all season long, and they were picked off here and there, and they were half units. And the half units still performed very well. So that's a scary thing. It's kind of like Garrett's system. Garrett's run designs are beautiful. Cameron HD, do I think DeMarcus Lawrence will produce? I really do. I said it. I think I've said it in every single show I've had coming up. I like the way he goes out there and he tries to make a play. Especially if he thinks he did something wrong or he made a mistake or whatever. Not will he just not make a mistake again. He will go out there and try to make something to make a difference to tip it back in your favor. I love players like that. That's a different mentality. If Romo goes down, we're pretty much stuck with Whedon. That's scary. That is very scary. That is very scary. I don't know. Front seven looks healthy on paper, but can they stay healthy? A lot of older folks on paper. Yeah, Anthony Ville. They have a lot of older people in the secondary too. Well, one, but he's still kind of good. What's up, the foundation? Cardiac arrest is what happened. Man. I'm not okay, Devin Young. I'm not as sold on Wilcox as much as I have hopes for Wilcox. I was when Wilcox was first drafted. I looked at the tape and I was like, no, he's not going to do anything. He's not going to do anything. And then when I saw the flashes when he was in first in training camp, you remember his rookie year, he flashed and that showed me something. And I knew, like others were waiting for Wilcox to be the baller right then when he was rookie, when he was making those plays and interceptions and everything like that. But he hadn't learned the position now. With Marinelli in that defense, I think he's learning. And with the skills that Wilcox has, the ball skills, you've seen him catch, the way he catches the ball and things of that sort, it is what Church isn't. You never see Church going for the ball. You'll look at highlights to Eric Reed and all these other safeties, they're going for the ball or whatever. You always see Church going for the tackle, going for the hit or whatever like that. Wilcox can be both of that. He can be the dude that gets that hit and the dude that can make that interception. But if he's not a solid starter, then hopefully we can get Byron Jones as one of those safeties. No, excuse me. Hopefully Byron Jones can be a shutdown corner, because those are the hardest things. 6 foot shutdown corner with those hops is nasty. But if not, he can definitely be a top safety. Lucky Whitehead, man. I can't wait to see him, Cameron HD. Everybody's talking about Lucky Whitehead. Quoting Roddy Piper here, just when you think got all the answers, things change. Let me text my boys that Roddy Piper died. Man, that's big news, man. That's big news. Hurt my heart. Let's see. All right, I had to get that out. Sorry about that, fellas. What's up, Denzel Bellamy? What's going on, Shango? I said the same thing when I found out Roddy Piper. Yeah, I know, man. Roddy Piper was pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. The dude, you could never take the dude serious for 1 second, and then he'd knock your block off. He was awesome. He was awesome, and you couldn't tell where he was good or bad. Mostly he floated on the bad side, but still he would do something good every once in a while. Man, that was my boy. I listened to I was listening to the Cowboys.com channel, and they were saying that Collins wasn't ready, that Leary is going to start. And I was like, man, I want Collins to at least start, getting used to this offense and whatever, and plug him in. I mean, is Leary doing that much better than him in practice where he can't beat him? I don't know. Chances of Ife Obata making the team is slim, but I hope he makes the practice squad in a couple of years. He could be a good one. Yes, I have a request from his homeland to talk more about Ife and his attempt to make the Cowboys. and I most definitely will. I'll put an extra eye on them because we have people over the seas that are looking at our Cowboys. We want to keep them happy. Bobby Wagner doesn't seem happy, Gabriel. And see, people, this is why you don't just give in when a marginal player says, I did good last year, give me more money. Because you keep every little penny you can, because maybe you need that penny to get somebody like Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person you get in free agency. You don't get in my opinion, you use free agency up here to get a difference maker, Bobby Wagner, or you go here like we've been doing over the years and get a Mincy and get them cheap. And look, man, you sign your contracts. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and you make that deal, and then, I mean, you just can't do that. I feel for the guy when you play that hard, but it's a business, and once you make that deal, then it's that deal. And unless you have some sick leverage over the other person, then I mean you gotta eat it. What's up, Christy? I thought, I was wanting to see. You know what? I'm a Clemson fan. Of course, everybody knows I'm a Clemson fan. So people know I was down deep wanting C.J. Spiller. I wasn't saying it because I don't know if C.J. Spiller is the truth or a bust yet. But yeah, he would have fit better than D-Mac. I cannot wait to see Damian Wilson either, Cameron HD. I'm here. People are talking him up like crazy. And to be honest, last year, I'm like, man, I'm so tired of people talking up Hitchens, man. I need to see this Hitchens dude, man. Everybody's talking up Hitchens. Hitchens hit the field, boy, and I love some Hitchens. I really do. Did I watch The Kitchen, Big Nate Newton on Talking Cowboys? No, I didn't. I probably will tonight. I'll catch up. I've been busy doing this and editing these shows. That's what I've been doing also. I've been editing these shows to around about 45 minutes and re-uploading to YouTube so you don't see all the lags that happen in live broadcasting and all the mistakes that's happening. But I'm doing okay. Don't cross my fingers. I'm doing okay. No major things. That light blew out yesterday, but no major problems so far. Keith said just because it doesn't get said enough, Dan Bailey is the best kicker in the NFL, and that's a luxury. Dan Bailey was slipping a little bit last year, Keith. I don't think Mickey Spagnola and Nate can work better, or can't stand Mickey. I'm not going to talk about Mickey. Mickey's been doing what Mickey does in a long time. Romo isn't practicing today. Our second year quarterback, Dustin Vaughn, needs to take advantage. Yeah, Dustin Vaughn. Take out Brandon Weeden, because if you take out Weeden, I think we'll instantly all feel better. Simply because we know what Weeden, at least you give us some kind of hope that you might be very good. Christy heard Sean Lee is doing good. Keep an eye on him, Christy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's my hero. Oh, yeah, David Ball. You are absolutely right. And that's the major thing that I saw with Wilcox on his college tape, and then when he was when he was a rookie. Horrible tackling angles. Horrible. But that I hope that is something that can be taught, and I hope that is something that comes from a person who has not been. You remember, he hadn't been playing defense. I mean, he started playing defense a year before he came to the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? So he was very green. So he would fly in and he would miss the angle horribly. Oh, I agree totally, David. Yeah, Roddy Piper and Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes the same, man. He was complete entertainment. Complete entertainment. Fat as can be, but still, we're getting there and fight like crazy. Tomorrow they put the pads on. Byron Jones says he wants this. Man, y'all making me want to drive out there tomorrow just to see this. I can't wait. Man. Oh, you know what? years ago, let me know if there's some kind of live stream that we can watch, because I thought there was one on the channel last year and the year before, and I used to do a live stream from training camp, and would show all this stuff. But I got basic equipment. I don't have anything like they have, so they should be feeding us stuff live, man, so we can see these things. Yeah, Devin Young, and that's what I'm talking about, Devin Young. That's exactly. Devin Young says, in my opinion, the Seahawks are going to be done in a few years. Wilson isn't a top 10 quarterback. Maybe not. And the Legion of Bulls has some guys who need to be paid. Exactly. And when you start dishing out these monies, these contracts, and like they said, they saw Marshawn Lynch say, I ain't like my contract. You know what I'm saying? And they took care of Marshawn. Now you got another person who's just as vital to that team. Cam Chancellor, I don't like my contract. Then you got people like Bobby Wagner said, man, you got to pay Cam, and I see you paying this guy. You just played Sherm, you just played Earl, and now the quarterback, ain't no money left for me, so I'm out. I'm gonna be a Cowboy. I just improvised the last little bit about him being a Cowboy, but I saw it in my head. But you're right, I'm with you, Devin. I think the Seahawks are done, unless Devin, they still have the recruiting thing they had to be able to get Bobby Carpenter and Bobby Wagner and Sherm and Earl and all that kind of stuff. To me, it was the fact that he was right out of USC and he was plugged in to the college talent, and he knew what to get and who, because USC, they recruit everybody that's good, so he knows everybody. So I think that helped him out his first few years at Seattle. But now, I don't know. We'll see if you can still coach. Leary is not quite ready to give up his spot. Yeah, I hear you, Dan. Hey, that's not anything bad. That competition just makes everybody better. So do your thing, Leary. David Bridges, what's up? South Carolina, stand up. Okay. I can give you 50% here, David. South Carolina, stand up. Clemson Tigers. Bobby Wagner, General. Oh man, with Bobby Wagner, I really wish McClain would get his act together and be what he could be. Because just imagine Wagner, Lee, and McClain, or either Wagner, Lee, and Hitchens. Man, it could be, yeah. Whew. Wagner and Lee. Leary threw J.J. Watt on the ground last year against the Texans. I think he deserved to keep his spot. Hey, that's nice. Yeah, I'm a Clemson fan. Deshaun Watson. Hitchens remind me of London Fletcher. Yes, I like that, David Bauer. That's a good analogy. That's a good analogy. He's not overly fast. He's not overly anything, but he's always there, and he comes at you like glue. I'm not sleeping on Ryan Russell, Jordan. I'm not. Exactly. Ryan Russell and Jack Crawford are the two people that I think can do what Mincy was doing. I really do. I think that those two with Marinelli, they can get what we need to get out of them. I can't wait. So, Shango, if I can get any Cowboys letter to come and play with us, who would it be besides Emmett? If I could get any legend, besides Tony Dorsett. Tony Dorsett's back here in my wall. I'd rather have Tony D. You know who I'd rather have right now? Another guy. I got 3 guys on that wall. My 3 favorite Cowboys of all time, other than Michael Irvin, but these are the ones that I was a fan of when I was a kid, a little one. Tony Dorsett, I would have him at any day. Down at the bottom, my man Robert Newhouse. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace. And he's sitting on the sidelines with the fro. And at the top, it is my main man, Hollywood Henderson. Your boy Shango led Little League in tackles 2 years in a row playing middle linebacker with his number. I had Hollywood Henderson all in my head. And plus, this dude, can you imagine a linebacker that ran back kicks for touchdowns? Are you kidding me? He was a freak. He was a freak of nature. So, Hollywood Henderson is my guy. I want him with this team. Byron, yeah, Keith Huckadoo, Byron Jones does not want Dez. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He might be a good. Yeah, exactly. And Byron Jones, you got to know you didn't come up. You didn't come up until you hit that combine and you made those jumps and stuff like that. Before that, you people were like, maybe not with you. So just learn. No, actually, go to Dez. Dez says he can't wait. Go over there. See what happens. It'll only make you stronger. No, I'm not watching NFL Network today, James Smith. I have the same thing on both screens today. They made me mad yesterday. They didn't show my Cowboys. Man, Michael Irvin. You can tell the type of guys I like. Michael Irvin, Hardy, people with a lot of energy. What's up, Mohan? Hey, what up? What do you think we should do with Nick Hayden now that Gregory may play some 3 and 1 deep for Tyron Crawford in a rotation of 3D? You know what? I don't know why Nick Hayden hadn't been upgraded by now. Nick Hayden, I wonder what he does for Marinelli. You know what I'm saying? Because he grades out on Pro Football Focus. He grades out pretty low. I mean, extremely low. So I don't know. It has to be. He has to have a certain purpose on that defense, whether it's his energy level or something that Marinelli likes and Marinelli uses. But I think we should be able to upgrade that, man. Jordan Hand, I agree, David, but I'll take a young talent over old veteran who won't get much playing time after Hardy is back. Yep. You're not going to take over. Yeah. I mean, come on. Seriously, by week 10 of next year, Mincy could not be getting practically any snaps at defensive end. And if you get any snaps from him, it'll be him getting moved inside. And if you're gonna have a dude that's gonna make a position change at age 32, go with one of the young guys, man. Yes, Seahawks are gonna have to cut a lot of players. I know their fans are feeling it. They're feeling it bad. But you know what about the Seahawks? They have a good bench. They have a very good bench. Like I said, I'm gonna take everything back to Madden, so just deal with it. When you went on Madden, that's a team that you always rate their bench when you're trying to trade, because Seattle always has some good guys. Wow, y'all are I'm trying to do 2 things at once and I can't even do this one. You're killing me, people. You're killing me. Romo's not practicing because of sty under his eye. All right, that's cool. We don't need you, Romo, until week 3 of preseason. What's up, Dallas Cowboys football news? Levance Taylor, look good in this tape. All right. Danny Fathom? Which newcomer, not named Hardy, do you think will have the biggest impact on this season? Which newcomer, not named Hardy, do I think will have the biggest impact on the season? It's going to have to be Gregory. Yeah, it's going to have to be Gregory, because I don't think I want to say Darren McFadden, but it's just my faith in him is falling. Byron Jones, I don't know. I don't have a beat on where he can actually have that impact. Will that impact be at corner? Will that impact be at safety? Will that impact be this year? So we don't know that about Byron Jones. And Byron Jones, I mean, you'll get a year as a corner. You'll get a year to learn the game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Gregory. I say Gregory in special situations. I think he's a monster coming off the edge. He got number 94 from the Cowboys for a reason. So it's gonna have to be Gregory, and he's the one I like the most, the newcomer, not named Hardy. If Byron moves to safety, Do you take Church or Wilcox off the field? I take Church off the field if Wilcox makes me. So Wilcox has to up his game to where he is Church plus a little bit more. Then Church goes in and we find a place down low where he can play more in the box and we can use Wilcox. But Wilcox, it's time. We should see some definite improvements in him this season. If we don't, then he's useless. Matt Johnson. No, he's not that bad. What do I think about Steven Jackson and CJ2K? I think Steven Jackson is toast. I think he's done. CJ2K, I was looking at Gus Johnson. I was looking at Gus Johnson on all the tape that he had on the internet last night, and I'm very intrigued with that dude. I cannot wait to see him versus NFL talent. That Georgia boy 17 said, "No, we trying to get Wagner and Urban in Atlanta." You done basically got Urban to say, "I'm going to Atlanta when I'm done." You basically got that out of him. Y'all can't get Urban, and y'all can't do that. Y'all gotta pay Julio. What's up, Junior Ventura? Which one would I rather have? CJ2K over Steven Jackson right now. Yeah, definitely. I think Devin Young says he thinks La'el Collins can do what Zach Martin and Frederick did their rookie season. Our line could be one of the best ever. Yeah, to me it's Callahan. Frederick and Martin, they had a brilliant offensive line coach in Callahan, and La'el Collins doesn't have that, so they had a slight advantage. Jordan said, "Isn't Russell already bigger than Mincy?" Give me that something has to prove. Up man is upset that he isn't getting paid for 6 sacks. I know, man. I know, and it's not that we don't respect, we don't acknowledge what Mincy did last year. It was good. It was all he was the man on our defensive line, which was in flux. But this year our defensive line is not in flux anymore. Therefore, the snaps you got in that position in order to get those 6 sacks, in order to do the things you did last year, you're not going to get them anymore. You're just not. Simply because we got guys younger and probably better. That's just the bottom line. What up, Joyce? How you doing? Gabriel, Ryan Russell is like 6'5", 270, 275. I like that. I like that size for a defensive end. Unless you are going to be if he's going to go on the opposite side of Gregory, that's what I like. Ryan Broda says the reason Jerry was raving about Randall over McFadden is the high excitement for McFadden. I don't know. I didn't see that, man. I saw like annoyed or like something. He just like blew McFadden off. It was weird. And he was pumping up Dunbar like Dunbar needs to play more. I'm like, well, what about McFadden? And then he talked. When he talked about McFadden, he didn't say anything other than talked about McFadden's potential. Not like how he's looking or he's in great shape or he's like quick and spry, his step, none of that kind of stuff. You talk about his potential, and which I don't like. Let's talk about that. It's on this other feed, but obviously you guys won't let me get up there because you keep putting comments on on the YouTube side. The Eagles fans are collecting money for a banner to find over saying, "We got DeMarco." How pathetic is that? I mean, first of all, it was done yesterday and it was funny. Cheaters look up for the Jets and the Patriots. Funny. Why you can't be original? You can't do anything. You can't develop your own running back. You can't win your own Super Bowl ring. You can't think of your own diss on somebody. Just be original. As Michael Jordan told Harold Miner, get your own identity, Philadelphia. It's pathetic. And I was sitting here thinking about, because I throw some change at something to fly back if they actually do go through with it. something so stupid. I would throw some money just to send something back, like NFC East champ, something simple and to the point, and just to shut them up. Oh, and or throw the last score, or just put a 0 in a ring. Something just simple, just shut up. Twisted Symphonics. I have never got into golf. Never did. Never did. My dad did. I didn't. Man, Herschel Walker still was one of the best college running backs I've ever seen. No, Christy Williams. Not Steven Jackson. Todd Gurley. Oh, that would have been nice. But I'm happy with Randy Gregory, Marlon. Similarities to Justin Houston and Aldon Smith. If he can be one of those two, which I think he can be, Devin Young, I really think those two guys are who I expect Randy to be just like, or close to in production. I'm going to try to go through these fast because I'm way behind you guys. How good is White? I don't know. I don't know if White will make the team, but he's going to be at least 4th or 5th corner. Calvin Eagles fan, fly Eagles fly. Whatever, Calvin Eagles fan. Just fly that thing over our practice if you want to. Trust me, there'll be something a lot more clever coming back at you rather than we got DeMarco. Please. Shango, do you think Steven Jackson would be a good 3rd down back? Nah. David, am I the only one who thinks Murray is due for an injury? He's played full 4 seasons. 500 touches last season. Do you know what he can do? Yeah, but Murray, what I saw Murray do, Murray was taking care of his body like crazy last season with us, and he felt and was stronger. He looked stronger, and maybe that's going to help him, but that is a lot. So, I mean, just time out there, he should go down, but I don't want him to go down. I can't say that. He can't say that. The odds are against him staying healthy. I'll just keep it that way. Out of all our secondary, other than Scandrick, who do you think I could make a Pro Bowl? None of them. Just Scandrick, Jordan Hand. I don't think our secondary has made it to that level. And to be honest, Jordan Hand, for them to make it to that level where they can reach a Pro Bowl, they're going to need help from the front 7 at this point. So if they get help from them as far as sacks and things of that sort, then the secondary would be much better. Church is better than Wilcox, but Church is more limited than Wilcox. Eagles fans all over my thing. I knew I'd do it. By putting Eagles fans in the title, I know they would show up today. Hi, Eagles fans. Eagles fan here. Howard, you got a good offensive line, but don't lie, Murray is still a great running back. Yeah, I'm not one of them that hides from the truth. Say on the break, Brian Broaddus said that Murray doesn't fit Eagles' offense. He thinks Ryan Matthews will be their number 1 quarterback. I don't think Ryan Matthews is going to be their number 1 running back. That's ridiculous, Brian. Because you're going to the dude that you're giving all the money to is going to get the snaps, and it's not like DeMarco is going to suck enough to give way to Ryan. But to Brian Broaddus' credit, in training camp they were raving about Ryan Matthews, not Murray. Jerry Guy, what's up? Very excited about the upcoming season. Yeah, I can't wait to see how the Eagles fan react when we stop Murray Cole week 2. Oh yeah, knowing them, they'll be ready to cut him. They might cut him before we play him. Who knows what happens over there? Yeah, he could be good in goal line, David Bauer. And maybe it was that line in Atlanta, and maybe it was the fact that he's like 30-something years old, 32 or something. Danny Fathom says, dark horse defensive sleeper of the year, Jack Crawford. I agree. At least I'm hoping for it. Yeah, I heard that yesterday, Bauer. Brian Broaddus said that Collins isn't ready to start. I can't wait to get Hardy, Crawford, and Lawrence on the field. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's like 32 years old. I think D'Amico is better than LaShawn, so I'm happy. Yeah, he might not be better than LaShawn. He might be a tougher runner or something. But did you see Shady in the snow? Were you watching that game? Hold on just a second, everybody. Hold on. All right, guys. The little girl would only be in here with me, so I'm gonna let her run around for just a minute while I answer the rest of these questions. Hey, I'm a dad. Things happen. Banner idea, got 5. Good job, Antonio Sanchez. Good job. Devin Young says, book it now. Tyron Crawford, the next superstar in the NFL. You know, people are saying he's kind of like Sue-like. So we'll see. We'll see. I hadn't seen, Sue. It didn't take Sue long to be Sue. So if he's got that type talent, it's going to be shocking and great. I'm just going through these comments quickly, okay, guys? And then I'm going to call it because I got the kid here. Cam, I've been subscribed to your channel for about 1.5 years. How do you think the defense will be the first game without Hardy and McClain? I think it's going to be tough. And I think if we lose to the Eagles, it'll be that game. If we lose to the Eagles or the Giants or whatever, it'll be without those guys. Because with them, we'll be much, much better. Our D up front will surprise a lot of team. I hope so, because I'm concerned about that. That's my number one concern, Andrew, other than the running back. Yeah, exactly, Thomas Bow. I hope to see Church in some kind of hybrid linebacker role. Again, because you never see him going for a ball or having any kind of ball hawking skills. We got the division. I like that. What have you done lately? Did Lachey do anything at OTS? He seemed to do well with the Skins last year. Yeah, David Bauer, I was interested. I was surprised to see he was available because I thought he did well with the Skins in the preseason when I was watching C-Strong. So I'm interested to see what he has. Andrew asked, what do you think the running back by committee will cause us to have us to throw the ball more? Yes, Andrew Bergman. That's my issue. I think that Romo needs somebody he can trust. Like Murray, he trusted. If Romo needs somebody he can trust, so when he sees the front come down, he'll still go through with the play and won't go kill, 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 kill. And if you remember my videos during that time, I could not stand to hear Romo go kill, kill, kill. It went through my bones. Oh, Ian just got here. No problem. Yeah. No problem. And also, Ian, you see where I have, and it's good to say this to everybody who's here now. You see I have a social stream over on the side. I think it's on this side. It's either on this side of me or this side of me. Let me think this through. It's this side of me. I'll see if I'm right later. But there's a social stream, and on that social stream it has Twitter and Facebook. So you make your posts there, and I'll have them on the show also. Just tag Shango Live and it'll be there. Hashtag Shango Live. My most memorable moment was 2008, I think, when we played Peyton Manning and the Colts. And it was the last game. It was whenever the last. Well, no, it wasn't the last year of the Texas Stadium, but it was in Texas Stadium, and we beat the Colts. And Chris Canty, I was doing my camera, and Rowdy wiped the booger on my camera, which I'm still. That's what caused the problem with me and Rowdy today. He wiped the booger on my camera, but then Chris Canty said, we're going to give the Colts and Peyton Manning their first loss of the season. And they came through and they did it. And that was my first trip to Texas Stadium in Dallas. All right, good. I think I caught up to you right at the end. All right, guys, another good show. I'm going to try to get more on this social stream more, but I was able to refresh. So anybody that sent stuff, it went on the screen, and I'll be able to watch it later. But I'll have this video edited, and it'll be uploaded sometime tonight. I'll do it as fast as possible. All right, guys. Baby girl is ready to go and play with her daddy. All right. Let's go, baby doll. All right. Holla at you.